Kai Awase is a traditional Japanese women's parlour game using exquisitely decorated clamshells. It was a favourite pastime in 9th century nobility called Awase, or literally joinings. It was played as in today's children's games, where 2 cards of a set are turned up for players to remember and form pairs. The inside of the shells would be cleaned thoroughly, then polished, gilded and lacquered with exquisite care and detail. The outside of the shell would remain natural. A full Kai Awase set would consist of 360 pairs of clam shells, all about 10 centimeters in size. Each shell in a pair would bear the same image, although differences were allowed and formed the basis of games with greater challenges. Themes for the lacquer images were not just visual, but also poetic, seasonal, literary, and more, depicting everything from flowers, birds and other animals, noble men and women, to dance and costumes. Japanese artists created their own lacquer techniques and perfected the art of decoration during the 8th century. It was one of the most popular items exported to Europe from the 16th century. Queen Marie Antoinette built up a remarkable collection of Japanese lacquerware and had a lacquer cage fitted out to house her precious collection. After a slow decline in the popularity of lacquerware at the end of the 18th century, the Art Nouveau period revived demand for objects whose delicate forms were in contrast but perfect aesthetic sympathy with the dominant new style of art then in vogue internationally. A game's shells would be kept in a box called a karioka, which had a number of segregated compartments. Such storage boxes are now themselves valued historic pieces of furniture, decorated in period style. Of course, once a repertoire of tools and skills had been built up, Japanese craftsmen did not let things stand there. Japanese tools and skills could be turned to producing many other things. Even games simplified for Europe. With less than 360 pieces.